But we're going to get into the Freeman Mazda stat. The Freeman Mazda stat of the week. Kind of messed up the sound effect there a little bit. But hey, let's get into the Freeman Mazda stat of the week one more time. Let's try to get in it smoothly. So here we go. This is the Freeman Mazda stat of the week. It is related to Cooper Rush. Spoiler alert. And what I want to look at tonight is number one, how good was he really for Dallas? And number two, what could be his actual price tag in free agency? Is he going to return or is he not going to return to the Dallas Cowboys? Let's look at it first, though, from an offensive point of view. Was he really as good as the 4-1 record would indicate? And I'm going to tell you, a quick look at the numbers might suggest not. According to runningbacksdon'tmatter.com by Ben Baldwin, out of 39 QBs with a minimum of 183 plays, and these are quarterback plays, so essentially dropbacks, Cooper Rush ranked 34th in QB efficiency. And by the way, he had 183 plays. That's why I chose that minimum. 34th in QB efficiency out of 39 eligible quarterbacks, 27th in EPA per play, 38th in completion percentage over expectations, and 31st in success rate. In other words, yeah, the Cowboys were winning those games. How much of that was Cooper Rush's play, though? Because it seems to me, and this is the same thing that we talked about during the actual regular season when this was going on, it was the defense winning those games for Dallas. It was their insisting, unrelenting pass rush. And it was also a very solid game plan with a backup quarterback. And I know that we have had a lot of complaints about what Kellen Moore did. We have had some compliments for him. And I think that one of those compliments has to be what happened when Cooper Rush was at the wheel. Because the Cowboys were smart. I mean, they didn't come out there and scheme wide receivers open all of the time. But they just played smart football. And that's the way that they won 4 games without Dak Prescott at the wheel. But the numbers speak for themselves. And Cooper Rush was not this magical backup quarterback that deserves a shot to start elsewhere, or that is a surefire bet as a rich quarterback for a team that might want to give his young player, some time, not force throwing him to the wolves in the NFL. So when I look at this, I'm not entirely sure that he will get as much money as some of us thought originally. Now, let me give you some names that will be free agents this offseason. There are some big names that, of course, are probably going to get signed or franchise tagged or whatever. Like, for example, Lamar Jackson is obviously going to get tagged at worst. Geno Smith is likely to get signed to a good deal. Daniel Jones likely to at least be tagged by the New York Giants if they don't reach a long-term extension first. Jimmy Garoppolo is a guy that can actually start. Baker Mayfield somewhere in between maybe. But then we do get into those guys that are surefire backups. Like they're going to get to a team and they're going to be backups. They're not going to be the plan A. Jacoby Brissett. He played with the Browns last year. He signed a deal for $4.65 million. Gardner Minshew is going to hit free agency, but he's on a rookie deal, so we don't know exactly how NFL teams will react to him. But he's a guy that will draw some attention in the market. Teddy Bridgewater signed a $6.5 million deal with the Miami Dolphins. Sam Darnold is also going to hit free agency. Then I got a couple of guys that will not be free agents, but that are well-known names that signed decent figures in the market recently. Tyrod Taylor, an average value per year of $5.5 million when he signed with the Bills, a 2-year deal. And then Mitchell Trubisky also signed a 2-year deal with the Steelers, $7 million on average. So is Cooper Rush actually going to get paid as much as many people assumed? My question from me to you is, will Cooper Rush return to the Cowboys, yes or no, in 2023? Let me know in the chat. That is a question of the Freeman Mazda Stat of the Week, brought to you by our friends over at Freeman Mazda. As always, remember that this is a family-owned business, has been so for over 65 years. And you can check out all of their vehicles over at their dealership in Irving, Texas. Or you can check out their website over at freemanmazda.net. In there, you can see their wide range of new and used vehicles, as well as the features of every car, the pictures of the inside and outside of the vehicle. And as always, here in ADC Sports Dallas Primetime, we do have the ride of the week. And in this case, it is a 2023 CX-5 2.5S Carbon Edition all-wheel drive. This one starts at $32,000, $390. It's got a sunroof. It's got all-wheel drive, Wi-Fi hotspot, premium audio, heated leather memory foam seating, and a miles per gallon capacity of 24 when you are in the city. That goes up to 30 when you are in the highway. So without any further ado, check out freemanmazda.net and we will get into your answers here on the show too. Do you think Cooper Rush will return to the Cowboys in 2023, yes or no?